Boys and girls, what's going on out there today? Good morning. It's Brent Abel here, WebTennis.com, with yet another episode of What's the Right Shot, number 356. Golly, that's a big number. Let's just keep rolling. In the comments area, morning, y'all. What's on your tennis/workout schedule today? Let me know. Want to see what everyone's up to. I think I'm going to forego tennis today and just spend a bunch of time in the gym. Might get out there and hit a few balls today, but got to do something, right? All right, look, what I've got for you today is an episode or a point, I should say, from several years ago back in Minneapolis, National 65 Indoors, a first-round match against my friend from Denver, Mike Lemens, who, by the way, is the inventor of the QM1, the quick mount one, that brilliant camera fence mount, or if you're indoors like this, the tarp, whatever. Anyway, great invention for tennis. And if you haven't already picked one up, I highly encourage you to do so. Go on over to mytennistools.com, mytennistools.com. Pick up a QM1. You can get your, if you got a GoPro, great. If you got a phone, whatever it is, get it up there and start recording your matches and or your practice sessions. And I'm telling you, the first time you see yourself on video, oh my word. Remember the first time I saw myself on video back in the day, it was the finals from the club tournament at the Berkeley Tennis Club way, way back in the day. Video was a little grainy, but still, I just remember thinking, my God, I look like I'm not even trying out there. And I knew that I was just working like a dog. And so anyway, there'll be an initial shock if you've never seen yourself on video before. You'll get over that quickly because there's some real value. And mostly, like we look at here with What's the Right Shot, the real value is less about technique and more about what are your initial shot choice instincts, right? Where are you playing the shot depending on where you are in the court, and then depending on where your opponent is in the court. And are you actually moving to the next best court position? So there you have it. Hey, Rich, good morning. Gym workout today, raining, pouring up there in Northern California. Yeah, okay. Good deal. We'll get to work, keep working, and let's go ahead and check out what I've got for you today in this video. And like I said, this is a point from back in the day. And we're going to look at a topspin backhand passing shot by yours truly right here. Before we get into it, a couple of things. Number one, I've designed, 5 or 6 different versions of some web tennis practice t-shirts. You can pick them up over at webtennisgear.com. And look, we got to get out there and crack a great sweat. Well, I found these shirts. I love these shirts. They're soft. And I think you will as well. So when we're done today, if you haven't already done so, scoot on over to webtennisgear.com and pick up a shirt or 7. And look, this afternoon, I'm going to talk about, you know what? Let me go back for a second. Sorry about that. I'm going to take this back. This afternoon, as you know, I do some mindset training. Right. And I do it every afternoon. I'm going to really kind of go over the story from this match, because this match was one of the first times I think I'd ever really not panicked being down a set and a break. And part of this is, what I've learned over the years with, the 5 mindset skill habits. Of course, I encourage you to pick up if you haven't already done so. There is a link down below in the description area. So let's take a look at this. And here's what we do. First thing is, you got to totally commit to your first shot choice. There's 3 things I really want to talk about here today. Totally commit to your shot, to your first initial shot instinct, whatever that is, shot choice. Because and this is all happening in a nanosecond, right? If you've now got, okay, I'm going to number one, play a backhand. And if there's a sub menu that drops down, hey, am I going to chip it? Am I going to drive it? Am I going to go up the line? Am I going cross court? Am I going to lob? Am I going to play it soft? Am I going to play it short, play underneath? I mean, there's just way too many possibilities. And if that's what happens, and this used to happen to me, I just had such a large shot choice menu that by the time the ball finally arrived, just really was never committed to it, and it just didn't work out. So the very first thing is you got to commit to whatever pops into your brain. Don't doubt it, just go with it. Because if you go up the line, if you go cross court, or if you go at him, right, whatever direction you go, is they can guess, right? They can, if you're going up the line, they can guess and they can be there. So the whole thing about that it's a passing shot is one of the great misnomers. I don't know if that's the right word, but the label's just incorrect, right? And I'm going to get to that's the third part here. But you don't want to think, you don't want to be thinking that your shot choice has to be a passing shot, meaning that the guy over there is not going to get it, because they can always anticipate, always guess what you're about to do. Part two is, what's your target, right? If you're going up the line, is your target hopefully not a spot on the other side of the court? What I like is it's a spot above the top of the net, right? That's not a moving target. Your opponent's a moving target. And to think that you're going to play keep away as your target, you're going to be peeking out there the whole time, PEEK, looking to see what that moving target is doing, and you're not going to make clean contact. So look, if your target's up the line, cool, that's great. If that's your initial shot choice, go with it, and make sure it's a spot above whatever's in your mind's eye, above the top of the net. If you're going right at the guy, you're going to play it, try to tie up stroke technique, beautiful, but make sure that maybe it's right there above the center strap, right? Let's say 8 to 12 inches above it. You're totally locked in. If you're going cross court, same exact thing. In your mind's eye, what's that spot above the top of the net? And then finally, you've got to think this is going to be a two-shot play. You just always have to think that way, because if you don't, you're putting too much pressure on yourself to have to hit a clean winner past a moving target. And we've just decided it's not a moving target, right? It's a spot above the top of the net. And so if you're always comfortable with thinking, if the guy goes there and makes a play on it, that's okay, because in your mind, it's a two-shot play. And even though, like on this one here, I'm sort of falling forward, or falling away, I'm still thinking, put on the brakes and let's go back. And yeah, it doesn't really show the full, I'm sorry, it doesn't show the thing going past, or the shot going past this opponent, which it doesn't go past him. When I show you the real thing here, the live, not the live, but the real time, you'll see that. And so look, this afternoon, hang in here with me. This afternoon, I'm going to talk specifically about this match. And this is a first round match. I was supposed to win on paper. I was seeded 3, I think, in the tournament. And Mike's a good player. So this was a tough first round match for me. I went up 3-0 in this match, started off great. And the next thing you know, I lose 9 games in a row. And I'm down a set and a break and going, whoa, what's going on here? So there was a mindset shift that I had to make at that point. And I'm going to talk about that this afternoon at 2:30 p.m. Pacific. It's going to be a live tennis mindset training episode. So here it is in real time. And there you have it. So let's go back and take a look at that one more time, just because of those 3 things. And what are those 3 things? Well, those 3 things are, let's go back and take a look. The 3 things are, here we go. Plan A was serve and volley. Okay, now it's plan B. Okay, complete and utter commitment to the first shot choice. And, when I see that he's coming in, he's trying to take time away from me smartly. He does. He's on it. And now I'm just going cross court. We're just going cross court to that, to what? To that target. and it's going to be a 2-shot play because I'm assuming he's going to be there. That's okay, right? That's okay. We'll just come on back, and if he pops it back up, if he gets to it and pops it up, fine and dandy. So look, guys, if you haven't picked up my course yet on the missing piece, the 5 mindset skill habits, 28 days training course, I invite you to take a look because it was the difference maker for me. It was the missing piece over the last 15 minutes, 15 months. And yeah, I mean, 9 national titles in singles and doubles in 15 months. For me, that was kind of a deal. That was a big deal for me. So I'm not saying that's your goal to win a national gold ball, but whatever your goal is, if you're not embracing the fact that the mental part of the game is the missing piece, it will take you to the next level. That so-called hypey quote, "What's the next level?" Well, for me, it certainly did. And whatever your goal is, it will do the same it'll do the same for you as well. WebTennis.com/SLR, the number 5 habits, and you can check out what's in that course. What do we got next here? We have got like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and you will be all set. And would love to see you inside the course. Look, guys, any comments, any questions, whatever's going on with today's episode, let me know down below. Or if you want to keep it private, just shoot me an email, Brent@webtennis.com, and we'll do a back and forth one-on-one. Guys, that's it for me today. Thanks for hanging out. And as always, it's time we have to get out there, help someone else have a spectacular day. Guys, see you again next time.